The European Union has fined 2 pharmaceutical companies for colluding to keep a cheap alternative to a sleep disorder medicine off the market for their profit and at the expense of patients.
Here's a summary of the article.
Brussels, the European Union has fined 2 pharmaceutical companies for colluding to keep a cheap alternative to a sleep disorder medicine off the market for their profit and at the expense of patients. EU Antitrust Commissioner, Margrethe Vestager, said that Teva Pharmaceuticals and Cephalon, a company it later acquired, must pay €60.5 million for agreeing between themselves to delay for years the launch of Teva's cheaper version of Cephalon's blockbuster modafinil. In return for the delay, Teva got beneficial side deals and some payments. Vestager said that Teva's and Cephalon's pay for delay agreement harmed patients and national health systems, depriving them of more affordable medicines. Advertisement: modafinil treats excessive daytime sleepiness, and under the brand name Provigil it accounted for more than 40% of Cephalon's turnover. A cheap alternative would have had a serious impact on the company, and the EU argued that Cephalon enticed Teva in 2005 to stay out of its market. Teva said in a statement that it maintained its innocence.
This post received a score of 58,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Scum. It's amazing how the pharma companies in the US can still get away with this shit.
This particular company already got away with this same thing in the US. When their patent ran out, they outright paid money to generic manufacturers to not make it. They got caught and there was no punishment. They literally just told them not to do it again.
Because there's no laws in the US against this kind of behavior, and any attempts to write laws prohibiting it are immediately shot down. Remember who just got voted out in the US, and then remember the political party he was a part of has been in power for decades in several states, and then remember that both political parties in the US are right-wing and so subscribe to neoliberal ideas of never holding the healthcare industry accountable.
Good to remember the banks that were responsible for the 2008 recession got zero punishment handed down to them from Saint Obama. Republicans are complete depraved sheathils, but it's not like Democrats punish corporations any better.
Fines aren't punishment.
Fines are punishment for the middle class and lower. Fines literally allow people who are rich to do as they wish because they can throw money at the issue. Usually the fine is worth way less than the money to be made. It's disgusting, really.
Fines have to be at least double the profit, or it's just a business risk.
Or we should make fines more specific. Don't force a company to pay $5 million, force them to pay the amount of profit they made doing the illegal thing, plus $2 million.
Plus 25%. If they made $1 million in profits, it's overkill. If they made $500 million in profit, it's a drop in the bucket. That's the problem with setting a number versus a percentage.
And C-level executives get prison time, 1 year minimum, and not the Epstein kind of prison, the first or second time, no day trips but also no dying. No throw them in general population, 1 or 2 times, and no exec will want to take the risk in the future. Gen Pop, yes, but not for shower scenes or suicides, just help them understand what real is like.
Modafinil is the drug I've been prescribed for some time, and it has essentially saved my life. People don't really quite understand what life with a primary hypersomnia is like, because we don't really have meaningful words to describe the sensations. The few hours I was awake, life was really little more than a hazy blur of anxiety and panic. The only thing that helps is sleep, but even it doesn't really help, it just pauses your life so you don't have to feel the misery.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.